Hey there everyone, this is Jessica from jessicayflores.com, and today I'm sharing my August favorites. So if you'd like to see what made the list, then let's get started. In true form, we're starting with beauty, and the first of which are flash tattoos. I have been loving flash tattoos this month, and sure, I might be late in the game because these have been around for quite a while, but I really got into it this month. And I've been wearing primarily flash tattoos that are from a store called Lucy Rose, or at least I bought them at Lucy Rose, and they are by Kismet Cosmetics and Lionheart Designs. I featured them on my blog, and I feature them in my NOLA haul as well, but I absolutely love them. But I also wanted to share something that I just received. Now, obviously, this is an honest favorite because I don't understand people who share things that they haven't tried as their favorites. Like, that's not really how it works, right? But anyway, I just got this, so this is not a favorite, but I'm just sharing that I'm really excited. I'm going to do a first impressions on this. If you don't know what it is, this is the Beyonce Flash Tattoos. So Beyonce collaborated with the company Flash Tattoos and came out with this set of flash tattoos, and I'm so excited. I think this was about $30 with shipping and everything included. It's 5 sheets, 57 tattoos. I'm so excited to try this, but okay. Flash, these gold foil tattoos are my favorite, are my first favorite. The second favorite that I have is this nail polish. It is by Butter London, and it is a collaboration that they did with Allure magazine. This one in particular is my favorite. There's 6 in the collection. This one is called Nude Stilettos, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I have worn this before, and I featured it for a Mani Monday on my Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure that you do. There's my handle at jessicayflores. But again, this one is absolutely stunning. A perfect, beautiful, beautiful nude. I'm so in love with this color. I wear it all the time. And I'm actually going to put this on today. I'm not wearing anything at the moment. But there we go. That is the other one. The next thing I'm going to show you is a lipstick, and this is by Kismet Cosmetics. I mentioned that the gold foil tattoos that are one of my favorites that I've been wearing a lot on my blog and just in life in general, is a collaboration between Kismet and Lionheart Designs. And they are a cosmetic company, and they sent me some lipsticks to try, and this one I cannot stop wearing. It's called Naked Gypsy, and it's so, so beautiful. It's a really, really lovely pinkish nude, so pretty. I'm wearing it right now. But I just find that it's such a beautiful color. It's not super intense, but it's just lovely to wear all day, every day, kind of a thing. I wear it to work all the time. The next thing I'm going to share is my health favorite, and I only have one, but it's tilapia. Now, this might sound weird, but I hated fish, and I still, to this day, don't like that much fish, but I found that I do enjoy flaky fish. This is embarrassing, but the only fish that I ate growing up was tuna out of a can, so that's kind of gross, I know. But my husband's from Louisiana. They eat tons of fish there, tons of seafood, and I like crustaceans. I like shrimp. I like lobster and crab. But fish, I could not get into, but I'm starting to eat more fish because of my husband going down to Louisiana, eating redfish. I do like redfish, and now I found that I like tilapia. So I've been eating a ton of tilapia this month. In fact, I could eat tilapia fillets with broccoli just about every single night for dinner. I love it. It's light, it's delicious. I personally like it pepper crusted with tons of lemon juice on it. That's me. But that is my one health favorite because fish is so healthy. It's really good for you. So definitely try to up your fish intake. My home favorite for the month are gold paintings. Let me show you these 2 that I picked up from Lucy Rose. This is one of my absolute favorites. This is so beautiful. This is by Kate Clavier. She's a Louisiana, I believe she's from Louisiana. This is the Louisiana state right here, and it's in gold foil, and it has gold paint around the border. I love it. So, so pretty. I'm going to do an inspiration wall in this room, and hopefully I'll be able to film in front of it as a nice background, but this is going to be up there for sure because I want it to be like a gold and white theme to it. The next one I also picked up at Lucy Rose, and it was this beautiful painting right here, also done in gold. And this one is by Colin Kirkwood of New Orleans, Louisiana. Now for lifestyle, my first favorite is maple. Now this in particular, and I apologize for this, but it's just my favorite and I cannot not talk about it. It is really for only the lower part of Manhattan, so Wall Street area, City Hall area, Gramercy Park area. It is a company that delivers gourmet lunches to that area until now. But up until now, they're just starting. It's a startup, so they're just focused in the lower Manhattan area, but hopefully they will expand soon. And the person who created this new company is the chef behind Momofuku, which is famous, and you might have heard of it. It's a wonderful noodle restaurant, but then they also have their milk bar, which has delicious desserts and treats, and they're amazing. But he is collaborating with other chefs, and together they create this menu. And so every day they give you 4 options for lunch and 4 options for dinner. The lunch option is what I've been using almost daily at work. It is $12, and this is why I really love this company. Because they're not an actual restaurant, they don't have to pay for a storefront, they don't have to pay for waiters, and there's no bar in that. They're able to keep all their meals for just $12, and that includes tax and it includes tip, and that is amazing to me. I think $12 is what I spend anyway in that area in Lower Manhattan getting lunch, and they're not, it's like a buffet, and I'm picking up, whatever is left because I unfortunately don't have a set time for lunch because my days get so busy. Sometimes I eat at noon, sometimes 1, sometimes 3:30 is when I'm having my lunch. And there are lots of reasons why I love Maple. The food is delicious. You get different options every day. It is gourmet style food. It's beautiful to look at. It's delicious to eat. You're paying $12, tax and tip included, but on top of all of that, Maple provides healthcare to their employees. And to me, that's a very big deal. I really appreciate that. I support that. And so I'm happy to support them. Maple, thank you. You guys are awesome. I'm so excited to share, to talk about you on my channel. And I'm sorry for those of you who are New Yorkers, and I'm sorry for those of you who are not in the Lower Manhattan area, but they're going to expand, and I'm so excited, and I am supporting their expansion 100%. So hopefully they'll be coming your way soon. My next favorite is a play, a musical, and it is Hamilton. If you follow me on Instagram and Twitter, again, these are my handles. My handles will be below. You know how obsessed I am with this musical. It is by Lin-Manuel Miranda. He is a native New Yorker. He is a New Yorker. He's from Washington Heights, and that is what he's really first known for, his musical Washington Heights. It was a huge deal. It was groundbreaking. It was amazing. I unfortunately never got to see it, but everyone who's into theater knows about Washington Heights, and so this is his second big performance. They were at the Public Theater, and then it moved to Broadway. I am fortunate enough to have attended the opening night on Broadway. It was fantastic. It was amazing. The musical is also co-produced by Questlove of The Roots, so it was amazing to see the people in the room, a combination of old school Broadway people who come to, the older women in their jewels who've probably gone to every opening for the last 30, 40 years, and then you had this young Latino vibe in there. You had hip-hop artists, you had actors, you had musicians. I saw Anna Wintour, Sarah Jessica Parker, Peter Dinklage from Game of Thrones, John Bon Jovi. I mean, just the people in there was amazing. But my favorite person to watch, and it was great for people watching, let me tell you, my favorite person to watch was Lin-Manuel's father, Luis Miranda. I'm telling you, he was just the proudest dad. It was so great to watch him walk around, just beaming with pride. So it was a particularly amazing night. But the play, this musical, I'm telling you, it will sweep the Tonys. It is the show that you have to watch this year. I know that it's sold out for weeks and weeks, but if you can get your hands on a ticket, you have to get your hands on a ticket. Like, you have to, if you are into Broadway, if you are into musicals, you have to see Hamilton. Obviously, yes, it is named after the musical is about Alexander Hamilton, and it's a lot of hip hop music. And you're probably thinking, what? A musical about Alexander Hamilton? There's hip hop. Just trust me, it is amazing. It is brilliant. You will love it. My next favorite is a book, and it is The Brief and Wondrous Life of Oscar Wilde. This book is not new. It's been around for some time. It's a Pulitzer Prize winning book by author Junot Diaz. I've known about this book for very long, but I just never had a chance to read it. I went to a book signing of his, and I bought this, and I bought other books that he's written. So this is signed, but it's just been sitting on my bookshelf, and I finally picked it up, and yes, it is that good. It is so good. It's almost upsetting how good it is, really, because this is the kind of book that I want to write. And for those of you who know, who don't know, I was an English major. Creative writing was my focus. I love writing, and I started writing a magical realism book, or a story. It's still a story, just a short story, but this has magical realism. This has a ton of history. It takes place in New York and New Jersey and the Dominican Republic. And it goes across generations. It's just a really rich book, really good, an easy read, a fun read. So pick this up if you get a chance, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. So I have a very interesting background. I've dabbled in a lot of things, entertainment and politics being two of the major ones. And the next favorite is actually a person, and he's someone that I know. When I met him in New York City, because I was a huge stand-up fan, I became a stand-up comedy producer here in New York City, and I got to know him even better, and I love him. He's brilliant, he's amazing, he's a wonderful human being, and he is my favorite, and he is Colin Quinn. Colin Quinn is brilliant. You guys might know him from SNL. He hosted Weekend Update on SNL for several years. He also was the host of Tough Crowd with Colin Quinn, which is how I really got into who he was and stand-up comedy in general because of that show. So I've known him since back then, and I've known him 3 years throughout the New York comedy scene, but he's just so brilliant. His last show was directed by Jerry Seinfeld, and that one was called Long Story Short, and if you haven't seen it, I think it's on Netflix, or it's definitely on iTunes, so you can find it. It's brilliant, it's amazing, it's fantastic. You have to watch it. His most recent comedy special is on Netflix right now, and that is called Unconstitutional, and he is just so good at talking about, it's about the founding fathers, and he just puts it in the concept of like a bar and our political system in how a bar works. He's just so great at making these comparisons. He's so great. And I actually just bought his book, which is called The Coloring Book. It's about race, and it's coming my way, and I'm so excited. It'll probably be in my next favorites, because I know that he's just so great. He's just so brilliant and funny and just good. I know it's going to be my favorite next month. But anyway, Colin Quinn. Please check out those comedy specials. He's actually doing his next special here in New York in September or October, and it's called A New York Story. So if you're in town, check it out. And for my fashion favorites, my Christian Louboutin espadrille. I did an unboxing of these here on my channel, and I will link to it below. But they're just so beautiful, so comfortable. I've been wearing them a ton. I love them because they're beautiful, but I can wear them casually just as a sandal, but I actually wore them to the Hamilton opening, and they look just elegant and dressed up. They're beautiful. I love them. My next favorite is also a shoe, and they are my flats, my new black and gold flats from Yossi Samra, and I bought this at Trashy Diva in New Orleans. If you don't know about Yossi Samra, they make great sandals and flats. But these in particular are amazing because they fold, and they come in a little pouch, and you stick them in your purse so that when you're out, when you're going to work, you don't have to wear your heels all day. You just wear these, and then when you're ready to switch into your heels or your less comfortable shoes, you just fold them up, put them in your pouch, and then put them in your bag, and you're off. And off you go. So they are amazing, great staples. I will link to them below. And that's it. Those are all my favorites. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you're subscribed if you're not already, and give me a thumbs up if you like this video so I'll know to continue to do more. Thanks again for watching, and stay tuned.